Breaking news, Chicago Bulls guard Lonzo Ball is expected to miss training camp, and he's also doubtful to start the regular season. So let's talk about this. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking. Of course, I'm going to be here to talk about the Chicago Bulls. So if you're a Bulls fan, guys, hit the big red subscribe button down below. I promise you, you will not regret it. Hit the bell icon while you're at it as well, so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so people, listen. When I saw this story about Lonzo Ball missing training camp and potentially missing the start of the regular season, I was just so disappointed seeing this, because this is just becoming a nuisance at this point. Like, the Lonzo Ball knee injury has just become such a dark cloud over the Chicago Bulls' future. And the fact is that it's just not getting better. So let's break this down, okay? So Lonzo Ball was experiencing discomfort from this injury following the surgery that he had. If you guys remember, initially when he had the surgery, he was only supposed to be out 6 to 8 weeks, but he ended up missing the rest of the regular season, and he ended up missing the playoffs, okay? And then after the season in the summer, every time they try to rehab and ramp his rehab up, he would experience discomfort and he would have a setback. Even Arturas Karnisovas, the Bulls VP, would say that, you know, he's progressing, but not at the rate we would like. So what the heck is going on here, okay? And so to me, we're talking about somebody who was out, who had surgery in January, and he's been out ever since, and he's still not fully recovered. Folks, it's September, all right? It's freaking September, and we're still talking about Lonzo Ball being out. So to me, I think we're past the point of trying to stay optimistic. Like, every team in the East is getting better, right? The Cavs just got Donovan Mitchell. We've seen what the other teams in the East have done. And the Bulls, the one thing that they had going for them was that their guys were going to get healthy. And this team, when they were healthy, was the number one seed in the East. So at least you had that to look forward to. Now that's even in doubt because of Lonzo Ball. And so to me, when I take a look at this, how can you not be just disappointed? How can you be any how can you have any sort of optimism with Lonzo Ball? Because this just shows you that something's wrong. Like, did the surgeon botch the surgery? Like, what the heck is going on? This is like the Kendrick Nunn injury from last year with the Lakers, right? He had that bone bruise, and he was only expected to be out for a little bit, and now it's the rest of the regular season he misses. So to me, now we're to the point of, I have to see it to believe it. Until Lonzo Ball is actually on the floor and playing for the Chicago Bulls, that is when I will believe that he is back and good to go. Because until then, you're just kind of expecting and hoping here, okay? Because to me, this doesn't make sense. You can't have surgery in January and then all of a sudden, you know, be expected to be out only a few weeks, and then all of a sudden it's, you know, 9 months later and you're still doubtful for the regular season. So overall, though, here's the approach I'm taking. Lonzo can be out as long as he wants, because I don't want Lonzo rushing back and re-injuring himself. That is the last thing I need. This man signed a 4-year, $80 million contract with the Chicago Bulls. The last thing I want him is to get re-injured. Take his time, get back fully healthy, 100%, and we'll deal with it then. They signed Goran Dragic in the offseason. You've got Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu's there, Alex Caruso's there. Like, you've got enough guard depth. That's the last thing we need, guard depth. And so we have that to stay afloat while Lonzo is out. So I don't want him rushing back. Absolutely not. Take his time. But I am very disappointed here, because I just can't figure this out. And I don't know how you can be optimistic about this injury with Lonzo Ball when all we've seen are bad updates in regards to it. So I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that Lonzo is somehow ready to start the regular season. But even if he isn't, let's not rush him back. Take his time. He's too important to this team. Lonzo Ball is too much of an X factor for this team. He's what puts this team kind of over the top when he's on his A game. We've seen how good the backcourt defense is with him and Alex Caruso. Like, it's too important. So we need to let him get back fully healthy, but we also need to get to the bottom of this. How the heck is this man still out? And how is he still doubtful to start the regular season? So overall, that's where I'm at, people. Very, very, very disappointed in the news and can't figure out what's going on. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. Don't pretend to be. So hopefully that all we can do at this point is wait. And I'm not trying to rush this man back. I am not trying to rush him back. So that's where I'm at, people. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about Lonzo's injury? Like, do you expect him to be back by the start of the regular season? Are you optimistic still at this point? I'm not. It's just hard to be. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. As always, thanks.